How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about a stock that is a bottom reversal. I don't get these a lot, so when I do, I love making videos about this, where they're finally showing up here, and the ticker is JSPR up here. This is Webull charts, and this is on a daily time frame. So, the one thing to notice is, first thing is, we do have a gap. Okay, so when you see price gap down, it was recently $21, and in one day it went all the way to like $6 in one day. It dropped 60%. So anytime I see a gap, keep in mind the indicators are going to lag. They're going to take longer time for them to correct to where they need to be. This bottom channel is my Keltner channel. I have it at an extremely overextended oversold settings to an ATR of 4. That is your average to range. Basically, it means if price touches it, it's really oversold. But we don't just use it based on, hey, we touch this, we look to get in. What I look for in this stock is, one, is the time distance away from the EMA5. So like I said, anytime you have a gap, just a learning thing, you have to give it more time than your usual typical setup. For example, let's take a look at Sava. This is a great example to look at. When you see this massive gap, this was at the $30 range, and it went all the way down to $4. It was a much bigger gap, and this is why it took longer to hit this EMA5. Look at this long stretch that of just going down and down. And we eventually did have this big move up, right? We did have a nice solid move up, which went up and hitting 42% margin, right? Not too shabby. But as you can see, it took longer to hit this EMA5. It took, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On this 7th day, we started to get some move up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right there is when it actually hit it. But then we saw a clear pierce of going over. So that's what you have to understand. That can happen. I don't think that's going to happen with JSPR because it's not as tremendous of a gap. Keep in mind, it is a gap. So remember, the bigger the gap, the longer it can take. Anything that don't touch the EMA5 in 7 daily candles is considered long. That is like a range where you start to see price coming up to it. So what I would like to see is a good thing indication to see when price goes up is look at the KDJ with this. You see on this candle here when it first dropped, it was 21, and then we go down some, we lose, we go to 15, then 10, then 7, then 5, then 3, then 2.81. Anything under 3, in my opinion, is getting to the extreme territory. I have seen stocks go to like 1, but that's very rare, okay? The KDJ will never go like, to that level very often. And then once it does, you usually get a nice dead cat bounce. So the way I'm looking to play JSPR into a trend reversal type setup is, one, I'm going to look at the KDJ. I like that. It's under 3. I do know there's a gap, so that's why I don't want to alert this one just yet, because it takes longer to hit that. If you bought it right here on this candle, you see how this EMA5 has just corrected tremendously. Now you're under the EMA5 if you bought it or above it. Okay, so I think we're finally at the point where we're under 3 on the KDJ, so it's looking much better. You're starting to get some green here. If you look at the 15-minute chart, we're starting to get now some upward pressure here. We hit this upper band, we sold off, it goes down to the EMAs, but you're starting to see, some momentum here coming in. The volume is decent. It's not like insanely good. That's my only thing. I like to look for stocks over 1 million volume, but it's decent. It's not like really bad either. But my target obviously is going to be the EMA5. And if I look at this, I can see from this low, or let's say this is where it closed, you're looking at almost a 20% gain, okay, to that EMA5. But keep in mind that EMA5 is going to go down each day. I would personally, since I know there's some gap, I know if it's long, don't touch it in 7 daily candles, I would probably give this 2 more daily candles just to be safe. I do like how we're kind of consolidating now, and this is why I love this strategy, is you're not just buying it just going down, 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 right? You are waiting for some type of consolidation pattern where you hit this, you get down, and now you're starting to see some move up, right? So you're getting that kind of beautiful aspect there, is where it's just not going down. So if I give it 2 more daily candles, it'll probably either make a new low or just kind of consolidate in here. If it does consolidate, then it's looking a lot better. But yeah, this is JSPR. This is a biotech and medical research, so do keep in mind these are going to be more of the riskier stocks, and that's why all these biotechs usually have these gaps downs. You know, a lot of times I see a lot of the biotechs just drop instantly because you can read the news and see they do have a target lowered to 48 from 68. That's actually insane. The price is at 5. That was just on January 9th. Lower to 64 from 90. So the analysts, holy crap, there's some, you know, look at the average, the analyst price targets on this thing. That's actually insane. But yeah, that kind of brings some new confidence here. It maintains a buy on Jasper, so Hainwright. Um, so yeah, price targets maintained with 70 stars by JMP. Those analysts are insane on this thing. So it makes me wonder, like, you know, just using my system here, this is looking pretty decent. I don't see. I might even look to get in this very soon. I think if you wait 2 days, yeah, you might miss it, but it's going to be your safer probability because we know not hitting the CMA 5 is a very easy target to get. So I would say this thing hits around 10 days, 10 daily candles. You start to see that hit. But yeah, I really am liking this setup here. You know, my targets are always 10%. Looking at the analysts, it makes me think like, holy crap, could this do easily 100% runner? You know, just for that, you know, with the price targets are way higher even if we do 100%. But you got to understand, we are in a downtrend. Look at this downtrend here. When you see the EMA 50 at the top, it's very easy to say that these EMAs are going to reject it. So if you come close to this EMA 5, you'll probably get rejected. So it's pretty wise to take the gains on the 5. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, hit the day trade alerts right in here under the subscriptions tab, and you'll have access to my swing trades and day trades for $12 a month. Everything will be unlocked, and it will never go up in price. You'll be grandfathered in, and it's going to be the cheapest you ever see for an amazing community, an amazing strategy that has made me full-time trading for over 6 years, always improving, always adjusting to what the market gives me, and I think you guys are going to love it. Clear screenshots, day trade alerts, swing trade alerts, all sent to your phone. You'll get pinged, along with the education, day trading education, swing trading education of why I take these trades and all that, okay? It's not supposed to be a signal Discord where I'm like, hey, I'm going to buy JSPR. I'm going to tell you guys why I like it and why I'm taking it. That's the most important thing. I am liking JSPR here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 daily candles not touching the EMA 5. We're getting consolidation. We have a low K value. Easy EMA 5 with massive analysts on it. Recently, they're adjusting their price targets. The lowest we're at is 40, and then the high to the 80. This thing is pretty ripe. A lot of people are looking at it. It's got pretty decent volume, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, we'll see from there, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments. Lead how to subscribe. If you do have an Android, you will have to do it on your computer, and it is actually best if you subscribe on the computer to avoid the iOS fee. And it'll be just like I said, $12 a month. And if that's too much, you could do just swing trade alerts, and that's only $6 a month. So do whatever you like. But I hope to see you in there. Let's make some money. Happy trading. This is my best trend reversal type setup I'm seeing here. JSPR. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video.